What is up, hockey crew? We is back today with some sauce. Now, before we get into this video, I will say huge shout out to OP TCG Grinder for doing a top 32 performance with this at the most recent regional. I believe it was in VA with Lucci. I did have a very similar list to this literally yesterday when I went to locals, and I think it performed exceptionally well. The one difference that I did have is I was on 3 Kuzan and 3 Uta, and I think that going up to 4 is just super consistent. And I'm inspired. I'm inspired to take Lucci post-ban into my store regionals. I didn't do so hot this past weekend with Shanks, so I'm looking to go back to the OG King. Now, before we get into this deck profile, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as we are on the road to 1,000 subs, and I appreciate you guys all being here. I know I haven't uploaded in the past 2 weeks because life's been super busy. I am a master's level student, so I just been grinding, man. But we back here on the sim. Let's get into what Lucci looks like today. So, if y'all don't know what Lucci is, at this point you're living under a rock, because Lucci is just a freaking goat, man. Black goat forever and more, alright? So let's get into the deck profile. A couple things that I actually should note here. I am on 1 Spanding and 1 Mancherry. So there are 2 cards here that are missing. So let me double check what those are. Alright, we back. So it's actually Sabo. I forgot to add Sabo. And the reason why I didn't have Sabo in there is because of the fact that I forgot my Sabo was literally at locals yesterday. So I was like, what the card am I missing in here? But it's Sabo. So I added 2 Sabos. I did take out 1 Spandam, 1 Mancherry. I think Mancherry is needed at 1 at least. I see a lot of people running in at 2, but I think for 1 it's fine. And I do think that Spandine is a really good 1 of, if not 2 of. But because of the fact that we are running less and less CP cards, it is becoming less effective. So I have it at 1 for now. It might change in ratios, but for right now, that's what we got. 4 Brooks. This is probably the MVP of your deck because of the fact that every single turn, if you have bodies like Kuzan and Laboon developed, you should be able to take out at least a 6 cost with leader skill. And that's just insane. Being able to pop a 6 cost every single turn, which again, 6 costs aren't relevant in the game, but 5 costs are, is nuts. So like just with a swing, you're able to take out a 5 cost to 6 cost. It's really good. And then if you have a conjunction of Laboon and Kuzan, you're able to take out a 10 literally for just swinging. So kind of nuts, right? We have 4 of Khalifa. You're never playing this on 4 Dawn turn. You're never playing this. Like, you're really playing this only in a situation where you need a minus or you need to draw and filter. But that's why we have Sabo. Sabo is a really good filter. It's a blocker that you really need in this game. Because sometimes you will be in like a board state where like you have a Laboon, a Brook, and you really wish that you had another blocker to like just help you fend off against attacks, and Sabo just does that. Again, it's also a filter. Again, it also prevents KOs. So like KOing is kind of becoming a problem in this meta. Not as much. There's not as much removal as there typically is in a Lucci heavy meta, but I still like Sabo as a filter and a blocker, so that's a 2 of as well. 1 Mancherry, I already explained it. 2 Finger Pistols. I do think that every single deck at this point is running some form of removal trigger. And I think about like Gravity Blade in Dofi. I think about 3000 Worlds, which is popping up in Dofi. Mole Pistol in red. Green has the rest 0 cost event. So like I think we need our own thing as well. So Shigun is just like a CP. It's in archetype. Trigger is like the best in the game. And also with a combination of a Laboon and leader skill, you're able to take out 10 costs, which is really good, and you fill up your trash. So I think Shigun is a great 2 of. I had it at 3 last night at locals and did trigger it once. I did think that was really good. I would play it at 3 if I could, but I am running 2 of Tashigi for the Blackbeard matchup. I'll be honest with you guys, at the end of the day, you either die to the Blackbeard or you live by the Blackbeard, right? So like if you avoid Blackbeard, this deck is like literally best deck in format. If not, you do have to play the Tashigi game. And I think that Tashigi should be a 3 of. I just don't have room in the deck right now, so I am running it as a 2 of. And I really like it because they are certain opportunities in Shanks. I played against Katakuri yesterday, so in Katakuri is an example. Against Burn Kid, which Hawkins, Peril Sparrow, and Lucky Root all have on KO effects. Tashigi with a Laboon on board literally says negate your on KO effect, which is really good. So I like Tashigi as a 2 of. Obviously, the MVP as to why Tashigi is important in this deck is going to be Jesus Burgess and Blackbeard. But other than that, I think Tashigi is a really, really good card. So we have her as a 2 of. 4 of Uta. So let me explain the logic that OP TCG was talking about. If you have these cards, Laboon, Kuzan, and Uta on the board, you basically build a board where they have to respond to it. Your opponent has to respond to this. If not, you're responding to their board next turn. And it becomes so troublesome when you have an Uta on board that they cannot KO because they cannot keep a character on board. I was running 3 of Utas, and literally I got so jaded yesterday because I played Uta at 3 of, and within my first 2 turns in my first 2 rounds, double Uta was in my mill, so I was frustrated. I was just like, bro, I only have 1 Uta left in the deck. So 4 of Uta totally makes sense to me. I ran one back in Dallas when I was playing against the Dofi meta. I think 4 of is now kind of almost necessary. It does replace your spam. As y'all can see, we don't play any searchers, so Uta kind of just helps you get there, right? So I think that Uta is absolutely mandatory, and I wouldn't run less than 3. I'm going to try 4 today and see how it goes, and we'll see from there. 3 of Hina. Hina's just like needed. It's Rebecca, Hina, Lucci. If you guys remember from OPO 5 days, Sakazuki ran off this combo, and we're going to continue running off this combo. But we do have Spanding if we need to in a pinch, so we can Rebecca, Hina, Spanding, Lucci into 7. So that's pretty good, right? Next on this list is 4 Who's Who's. The trigger is important, and it is kind of relevant in this meta. We do still have Dofi running around, so Marshall D. Teach could get popped on this. We do have Sanji and Shanks. We do have another pretty relevant 3 cost in this meta that could just enable decks. So I do think that Who's Who all trigger is really good. It is a 2K, it is CP, so might as well put it on here. And it is in a pinch, a discard 1 KO of 3 or less, so that's good. I was running this at 2 yesterday. 3 totally makes sense to me because sometimes I was just like, man, if I just had a KO outlet on the board, we'd be chilling. Jack makes sense here, so I have it as a 3 of. I'm gonna listen to OP TCG. I'm not gonna lie, he topped, I didn't. So this is what we're running with. For Lucci, mandatory. Rebecca's the best card in this deck, and then Tempest Kick as a 4 of. Here we go. We're gonna get into the rank sim and see what we got. All right. Now, if we play against a Blackbeard, I'm probably going to not even show you guys that because honestly, fuck Blackbeard. But we are on the sim. We are at over 1 million bounty. I just wanted to show you guys that so you can see that we are playing probably more competent players. So we're gonna create a private lobby here. There we go. All right, we're playing against a Lim. I actually lost to a Lim yesterday. They always want to go first. Going first is their curve. So let's see what we got. We have Brook, we have Lucci, we have Laboon. I think we keep this hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would prefer to see a Kuzan, obviously, but it's not the end of the world. So on 2, I can't do anything, so I'm gonna pass it back to them. As much as I want to get rid of this Lim cannot be KO'd by itself. So it does need, like, I'm pretty sure you can 5, we'll take 5, that's fine. I'm pretty sure on a KO by a Brook, it can just kill it, or what you call it, it can restand itself, so, or rest itself, so I'm not gonna bother with that. So Sabo becomes active because of Lin, so we do need to clear it. I think we just play Kuzan here, and then Kuzan will get us to be able to kill both of them next turn, okay? So here we're just gonna go 4, either gonna take or bite. So he takes, okay, cool. We're just gonna play Kuzan, get the card back that we need, and then we should be able to clear both of these bodies next turn, assuming he doesn't respond to my Kuzan. With Lucci, obviously. And then from there, since we are on 6, we might be able to bring down this Uta if we need to. So that will just give us another outlet for him to have to worry about next turn. So he has to respond to this Kuzan right now, right? We're gonna go a 2K for a 6. Let's see what else he got. I assume in some way or another he has to respond to this, because if not, he's not respecting it. We're going 5. I don't want to get down 3 life so quickly, but I think I'm okay with it for now. Just this. Oh my god, finger pistol. Oh my god. Jesus, never mind. Oh my god. I was like, okay, so he's gonna respond to this with, if you have 2 or more rested characters in play, KO. Oh wow, he misplayed, bro. He misplayed the heck out of that. Okay, so now we should be able to just KO both of them with a Lucci. But in order to do that, I do need to make sure that the limb is rested. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go 5 to lead. I'm going to -4 here. And now this limb is going to rest itself to save itself. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna Lucci first, right? And then we're gonna bring back the 3. I think we could bring back, we probably bring back a Rebecca because we don't have a Manchuria as much anymore. We could bring back the Tempest and I guess the Shigun, sure. We're gonna KO both of them. The limb should save itself, and then we're just gonna swing into the limb. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, that's fair. So it rested the Sokka, and then Sokka died. Okay, that's fine. So that's there. He's gonna take that. And now he's probably gonna want to take into my Kuzan next turn, which is fine. So that's fine because I just have Laboon as another outlet. And depending on whatever he... Is he triggering something here? What do they trigger? What do they trigger here? Are you triggering Zero Cost? What is going on? Oh, he got the fruit. He's running the fruit build. Okay. Cool. So now Uta's here just clearing whatever comes on board, right? He most likely needs to play another Sakazuki here, but he needs to swing with this limb first, right? And this limb being in territory of like, oh, let's not. Top knot. He's gonna top knot here. Okay, cool. Top knot's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that does hurt, but again, we have Laboon just ready to kill whatever comes up. So now he has 4 cards in hand. He's going 8 ME. That's dangerous and scary, but we're gonna take it because of the fact that we're not too worried about countering life or countering hand. He's gonna rest and KO. He's gonna KO my Uta here. Okay. If you have 2 or more rested. Okay, so he's not playing this well. Yeah. Okay. GG's. Like, you always swing with this limb because you want to get your 2 or more rested characters on board. So there's game 1, guys. Let's go into a game 2. Alright, cool. Going against Monkey D. Luffy, we're always going to take first from them. We have a really good hand. I almost want Kuzan in this hand, but I'm not going to get greedy, so I'm going to pass. We are going to play Brook on 3. They're going to probably play their Law on 1. Here we go. Okay, so we're just going to respond to that immediately. And then Laboon should be able to take out whatever comes out next, which is really good. And we have Kuzan, bro. That's nuts. Alright, this game is over. This game is over, and I haven't even started, bro. This game is over. It's donezo. Jesus, man. This deck is so good. I just feel so confident in this deck now. Craziness. He's gonna go 5. Even if he goes 5 here, like, my gut is telling me to play Kuzan. Depends on what he plays here. We're always gonna take that. If he plays a kid, we're probably gonna go Laboon. Yeah, because we want to answer this right away, and then he can't Luffy Taro, right? Can't Luffy Taro reliably with a Laboon and kid on board, so, or with a Laboon and Brook on board. So yeah, as much as I want a Kuzan here, I don't want to give him the opportunity to get his dump. Actually, we could Rebecca here too. We could Rebecca Hina, which is even better, honestly. Let's do that. Let's Rebecca Hina. Yeah, let's Rebecca Hina. I think that's even better now because of the fact that now Hina -4. We go 5 into lead. KO. You don't even need to waste a card out of hand. It's so good. And now this Hina's on board, and he's like, alright, I gotta do something about this because now it's getting out of control. And that's fine. You know, he has 7 cards in hand. He's gonna give me another one. Or he's gonna take. If he takes, that's fine. Okay. I didn't expect him to take, but if he took that, that's gonna be completely fine with me. So now he's dealing for Brook, Rebecca, and Hina on board. He's gonna want to take out this. And then he's gonna Luffy Taro. That's fine. I'm not even gonna worry about giving you the Rebecca yet because of the fact that I have a 2K. So now you Luffy Taro into Sangoro. Yep. That's fine. Into Zoro. Honestly, if I had a Uta right now, bro, I could KO this Luffy Taro, which is really good. I'm on 7, so I could KO this and establish a Jack, which is really good. And then it's just free reign from there. Like, what do you do to a Jack? Nothing. I go 5, -1 here. Yeah. I don't even need to worry about this, bro. This is nuts. You just get KO'd everything. Instant value, bro. Alright, now we get another Jack. I don't think I'll need to Shigi in this matchup, so I'm comfortable sending it to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, I'm comfortable sending that to Shadowrun. And then 5 here, and then giving me another card. Like, this Luffy Taro stuck, that's fine. But if I really wanted to, I can take it out next turn with a Laboon into a Jack, right? And now he's gonna have to be pressed for this card. And I still have a Rebecca on board, right? So that's why that 2K was super, super valuable there, because of the fact that all of a sudden he has this board that he has to deal with, right? And he's at 8 Don. He probably goes 9 and tries to take out the Brook or the Hina or the Rebecca here to try to attack my Jack. 5 I'm totally fine with. Let's see what he does. If he goes 10 and goes Luffy Taro into, or the secret Luffy into Jack, I have a 2 and a 1. That's fine. It's already done its job now at this point, right? It scared him off. He can't do much here. And now he's just fighting for board control. If he takes out my Hina, that's even better, but I assume he's going to try to go into Jack. Oh, into life. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine with me. Because now I just double Laboon here. I Laboon here, I Laboon here. And Tempest Kick. Am I at 10? Oh my god, this deck is busted, bro. 4, 8. So I can take this out. And then Tempest and Leader take out Luffy Taro. Fucking busted. My guy. Oh my lord, bro. This is nuts. Okay. I don't think I'll need the Kuzan here. So I'll just take it out here. There's that. I think we go here. Laboon. -4. So it's a 5 cost. We're at 9. So now we can Tempest here. 7. And then we're going to go 5 into Leader. 8, and then Brook just kills. Nuts, bro. Nuts. We just cleared a 7 and a 5, or 7 and a 9 cost, guys. A 7 and a 9 cost. And I didn't even swing with Hina, bro. That's how nuts this deck is, bro. I could have given him another swing, and that's a misplay on my part, right? But, like, what do you do here? 1? Are you crazy, bro? You think I'm going to give you that for 1? Okay. I should have probably... Okay, so he's going to Big Mom here. It doesn't matter to me. I can take out anything. Anything with Jack. Here we go. And now he took out my Brook. So honestly, I could just go with this, right? Here's 4. I can Hina here. Well, if I had the Hina, yeah. I was like, if I had the Hina, I could go here, Rebecca Hina. I could swing with this Hina. And then just Brook on top. Yeah, he had no shot, bro. Game 2, bro. Oh my god. Lucci is S tier, my guy. Lucci is freaking S tier. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. I got one more in me before I gotta do something. Alright, let's do it. One more on record. Against Dofi. Okay. Dofi always wants to go first against Lee because they want to see Perona, so I'm gonna go first. It's not the best because Kuzan does not retain too much value here. And it's not terrible though. I'll keep it. I'll keep it because we do have reduction here. So I'm not too concerned about his 2 cost. If he plays Teach, then Brook pops it for free. Yeah, here we go. So like that's just free. Literally free. Teach like is really, really good in Dofi, except against Lucci. So you just get popped for free. Now here, if you go 8, that's fine. Okay, so he's gonna Teach again. So he has double Teach, that's pretty good. What can he possibly do here? Weevil would be good. What else would be good here? So he's just gonna go 7 into lead. Weevil would be good here. I don't think Law helps that much. This is why Kuzan isn't that great into the Dofi match, because Law does get insane value, but that's why we have Laboon. Yeah, Law's pretty good here. He's gonna bring the Teach back. Okay, that's good. That's a good way to use it. But now here, Brook and Uta answer this 4 cost. So what I'm gonna do here is I probably just go 5 to lead, and then Uta Brook, right? So here we go. There's 3, and now Uta goes here, -2, and Brook. So we're just taking out his 1 body a turn, literally every turn. At 6 Don, he can play the Teach again, and he did pick up a card, so he has 8 cards in hand. That is a little scary for me. He has another Teach, so there's 2 Teaches in this hand. I don't know if that's really that good for Dofy right now, especially against me. 3,000 worlds of those Brook, that's really good. But now he can't play anything, right? And if he, I was about to say, if he goes into my freaking thing, I get it for free. Okay. Shigun. I don't think I need Shigun here. But I do, I'm going to play it because of the fact that I just get free, trash. So there we go. And now this Sengoku can't swing into my Uta. So he's just behind. He's so behind, bro. And now Brook into Rebecca just cleared. I could play Kuzan for free pretty easily. I could play Brook Kuzan, or Kuzan Uta, whatever, bro. Like literally for free. He has nothing to do. Like he's just like, what the hell am I supposed to do here? My man is stunned. He has no idea what's going on. He's like, what is this? Lucci was dead. Lucci ain't dead, boy. All right. I think we just Brook. Yeah, I think we just Kuzan Brook. If he Gravity Blades, that would be pretty bad. Like, I play into the Gravity Blade here. But I don't think there's another play that matters too much. Let's see what triggers happen. If there's any triggers here, then we set up an Uta and Kuzan. If there's not, then we just... Actually, we might even set up the... Maybe we just set up Kuzan Uta. Because I don't think we need the Brook. The Brook's a 1k in my hand. I mean, ideally, we'd have a 3-cost play, but we don't have one. Maybe I should have swung 6. In hindsight, maybe you swing 6 here. Just to take a counter, or 2k counter out of their hand. So, my man's really thinking, bro. He is cooked. He's like, what is going on here? I cannot keep a body. No, you cannot. Welcome to Lucci Land. Welcome to Lucci Land, bro. All right, I still take out the 2k, which is really good. So Kuzan here gets free value. Shigun again. I'm just gonna play the Uta. He can't really do anything about this, right? Like, even if he Gravity Blades, he's gonna Gravity Blade in Uta and a Kuzan, and Uta's still on board, right? So, 7 cards in hand. We know he has 2 Teaches on board, or 2 Teaches in hand, right? So one of these is a Teach. He's obviously not gonna play the Teach into the Teach. But he can play that. He can play all this. This is all fair. This is getting removed next turn. ST17 Law is really good here because now he gets out of the Kuzan. But that's fine because this 2 Utas still get me Weevil. And then if I have a Lucci, if I get a Lucci somehow, I'm chilling. What am I at? 9 in trash. As much as I don't like it, I'm gonna take it because I get the Lucci. Never punished, guys. Never punished. Guys, never punished, bro. Oh my god. Never punished. Jesus. You cannot make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit up. I'm gonna -1 here. So I go 9. And I could take out the sheet. I could take it out if I wanted to. I could Rebecca too. So 4, 8. I go 6 here. -1. This is so nuts, bro. Never punished. And now next turn I could set up a freaking Jack and Kuzan, or Kuzan. I probably set up a Kuzan or a Jack. Jack probably makes the most sense immediately. So here we go. 6 to lead. He's gonna give me a 2k or take. If he takes now, it tells me either he doesn't want to give up a 2k or he doesn't have 2ks. Because Dofy has run into this problem now where they are running a lot of 1ks, but the 2ks are super relevant because of the fact that all of a sudden, if these bodies aren't swinging, 5 is like really, really good. 6 is even better into a Dofy leader. My guy is clueless. What is going on? All right, let's do it. Come on. Come on, my guy. You know where this is going. You know where this is going. I'm going Lucci Lane into Brook, and that's all she wrote. We're gonna pop this in Goku with the Brook, and these 2 get killed by Lucci. So today, my guy. All right, cool. So Lucci here. We're gonna bring back Uta because we can't recur it. We'll bring back a Shigun because we can't recur it, and Manchuri Capo. And we're gonna go Rebecca here. We'll bring back. You could probably bring back a 2k here, honestly, just to have more momentum. Pass. You are stuck. Welcome to Infinite Tsukiyomi. Oh my god, this is his 3rd teach, bro. Have you not learned, Sway? Have you not learned? Okay, give me the Rebecca back to my hand. That's fine. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Why don't you take in my Uta? You can't. He's gonna go 7 into lead. I'm 10 into lead. Okay. 10, I gotta take. Fine. You don't play femur. This is an easy clear, right? So we just go 2-2. Teach. Yeah. -2. Do I have a... I do not have a Lucci in trash, do I? No, okay. So I can't Lucci there, but that's fine. -2, -2. Let's go 5 here to lead. Pop. Sure. I should have popped here. It's fine. Oh! I didn't pop! God damn it. God damn it. No. Okay. Shoot. What's the backup play? Okay, so we have a backup play. This is actually a ingenious misplay on my end because of the fact that I forgot to pop. But let's see. We just made this harder for ourselves. I don't know why. And then never punished. Right. Never punished. Red rock. You red rock what? My book? That's fine. Alright, so we're just gonna trash here. We're gonna get rid of the Kuzan. There we go. So he's swinging into my life, clearly, right? He's swinging into my life very clearly. So I have 2, 4, 5. I got a lot of counter in hand. Now Rebecca's are always gonna be good here. He's going to... Does he have femur? Does he play femur here? I'm not going to take the chance. I'm just going to go give him all the counter in a row. And then, like, honestly, at this point, right? Uta can swing into this if she really wanted to. I'm pretty sure I probably surely have game, but let's not take chances. Pretty assuredly I have game. So like here I can set up 8 and then just go 5, 5, 5, 8. My man has no idea what to do here. Nuts. 5, 5, 8 and then set up a Kuzan. That's pretty good. And then just get a 2k off life. Or 2k from the trash for curve 2k. So we have more 2k set up. Alright, cool. Now we're just gonna go 5 here. He has nothing to clear, so 5, 5, 8. If he takes this, I might just go 7. We don't even have to set up. We go 8, 9. We can go 8, 9 here if he takes this. Or we just go 9 and then rest on leader. I don't think he gets out of that. Okay, cool. Because he didn't. Do we need trash? We don't need trash, but we're going to. Because we're a Lucci player and we love being greedy. Alright, 5. At this point, the writing's on the wall, man. We already know how it's gonna end. We already know how it's gonna end. I know a lot of Luccis don't play femur now, but at the same time, I just do not want to take that bait. So we're gonna go 8 here. And then Kuzan and Rebecca should be good. Alright, so we're gonna go here, Rebecca, recur 2k, play nothing, play Kuzan, get another 1k, we're good. It's pretty much GG's here, wrap it up. Gecko recurred into Marshall D. Teach. Marshall D. Teach recurs into a Law. Law's pretty good here, but he can only hit me 1 time, so then I just GG for game, right? So, good game, my guy, great game. He's gonna law me here and bring me back my Rebecca. Yeah. Going into Jack is crazy. Okay, so you know I clearly have this, but it's funny anyways. So that's hilarious. You want to hit with Jack? We hit with Jack, boy. Yes, sir. All right, guys, that's my Lucci list. Yo, honestly, man, shout out to OP TCG Grinder, man. This list. Fire without question. Give it a thumbs up, bro, because we are going to be rocking this Sunday. All right, catch you guys. Peace.